De Stefano.
We
That's his
are, we
name.
are.
Yeah.
That is. Welcome to another episode of Factz Podcast, man. Oh man.
I couldn't believe what you said, fam.
Oh shit. Welcome to the Facts. You know what I mean? Angleterre, we out here in the streets. Um, yeah, man. Full squad. You know what I mean? I'm drinking my tea today. We're drinking on England's tears. This is England tears right here. It's a ritual to drink tea in England, so I had to put my tea out today. Mm. That's sweet. We are full squad. Mr. Nya in the building. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Man got his is a Caribbean outfit on with tigers on. We see it.
yeah.
Identify the
Still
jungle.
live, still live.
Yes, sir. We got Mr. BK in the building, you know.
Listen. We thought it was coming home, but it's going to La Rojas. You know what I'm saying? It's
Into
it's it's
Lalo.
it's it's not coming out to London. It's going up to Barcelona and them places and Valencia and them things. So what a shame,
When was the
man.
last time England had a parade in London to parade like their national trophy that they won? Nigga, that shit was
If
in
you
black and white.
if you tell me, I'll then we both would know in it. So yeah,
Those were the days of the leathers. They were wearing like leather. That's when the ball was leather. Those times, they were kicking like heads and stuff. Um, in those days. Last time they paraded in England, Hitler was alive. That's how long ago it's been since England won a trophy. You know. But let's get into it, man. You know what I mean? Both of y'all went out to watch the game. You know, live watching, live with the fans. You know, talk to us, man. Talk to us. BK, you say you have some things to get off your chest. You know, we want to hear from you, man. What's going on, man? How you feeling, man?
listen. First of all, Harry Kane and Phil Foden. Honestly, guys, this was not good. Them two in specific, I feel like haven't had a good tournament. So in the
Yeah,
last games, in literally the last game that we needed to play, if any performance should have been, you know, the I'm sorry for all the rubbish that I've done in the last games, and do
right,
you get what I'm saying? Like, as in,
right,
if you
right,
think
right.
about it,
Redemption.
if you because think about it, we were calling Jude Bellingham out. He done the overhead bicycle kick thing, took us extra time, won it. People were
Mm,
calling Bakayo out, scored the
mm,
equalizer. Do you get what I'm saying?
mm,
Now we're looking at Kane and Foden thinking, hey, boys, you two, yeah, you've got an assist here and a 1-2 penalties here, but you've not played well. And
right.
if this was the game, bro. So I feel like them two, in terms of the attack, really did not hold their own this tournament for us. And yeah, it's sad
Yeah.
to say Harry Kane yet again, man, in another tournament. Listen, I'm a fan of Harry Kane, but I will always, you know, say if it had Kane, you should have done better, man. Especially holding that armband, you should have
You said
done
what?
better. He should have done way better, man. Gareth Southgate, listen,
Yeah.
you what's it called? I wish you were more proactive. Good subs, but you know, you should have been more proactive. You should have dropped Harry Kane for at least one game. I think one game would have been good. No, sorry, not Harry Kane. Phil Foden. You should have dropped Foden for one game. I feel like he was the one change you should have tried to make and see what happens. At least against the Swiss, but we
Right.
move in it. Do you get what I'm saying? We move. But
Move where?
uh,
Oh, you mean
we
like
move.
in Switzerland? Okay, yeah. When you was like,
Yeah,
okay,
do you get what I'm saying? That would
right,
have
right, right.
been the game, and I feel listen. the couple people that I'm gonna give credit to, Mark Gahey, I think he was very good. Kobe Mano, I think he had a very good tournament. Um, Rice 50-50, but he was okay. He was average. Nah, no, yeah, he was average. He was average.
Average, for sure.
Yeah, the rest, you know, they're
Cole Palmer was good
they
too. Cole
had
Palmer.
yeah, he had some good, very good. I think Ivan Toney had a good tournament, which I was hoping he started more than anything. But I think all in all, England were 6 out of 10. So for the fact that we didn't win it, hey, what can we really say? Because Spain were the best team in the whole tournament for sure, bro. Spain really were the best
Right.
team in the whole tournament. So you know, I'm upset, but you know, it's all right. It's all right.
Mm. All
Yeah.
right.
So far, that's what I
Um,
got to say. But let me think. Let me think.
okay. Yeah, what you saying? Talk to us, man. Let's hear from your point of view. Mr. Angleterre himself. What's going on? How you feeling about this this loss?
Um, Personally, I think. Can you hear me? A little loud here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we could hear you.
Huh?
Oh. Now I was saying that personally, I think it was a good tournament for England, man. I think they to get to the final again. That's a big thing. Two finals back to back. I think like BK was saying, Gahey is a standout performer. I think John Stones too. I think John Stones has stepped up. Um, Jude Bellingham as well, Saka again. So I think there's something that England could take from this tournament. Personally, I said I wasn't gonna judge Southgate till the end, and my my thing is I think it's time to go, man. I think it's time to go. I think no matter what's gonna happen, this is gonna be the same type of football he's gonna play. He's gonna make these same type of decisions. So all you're gonna have is you have this new young players coming in. I think it's time to go, man. When I look at the whole tournament, Spain manager, he definitely deserves it. You know, I think he won the under 19, maybe under 21, and now the first team. You know, he
Yeah,
definitely is showing class. He was very
In the
proactive in
Nations
all the
League.
games. Yeah, Nation League, sorry, Nation League, yeah all the games I've watched Spain, I feel like he was very proactive to win the game and win the game in 90 minutes. He's not afraid to make changes. To take off Rodri at the first half, like 45 minutes, take him off. That's big. You look at that Spain team, man. In terms of experience, maybe you could say Carvajal is there, Nacho and them too, but Rodri is one of those guys as well. You know, in terms of just importance, he's actually the player of the tournament. You know, so to take him off at 45 minutes, that's a big call, bro. That's like really taking off Jude Bellingham or Harry Kane. But the manager has that, and
Mm.
yeah. I mean, to take off Rodri in that team,
He was injured, so I mean, I don't think he didn't have a choice.
he was injured. Is that facts that he was injured?
Yeah, he was injured.
Okay, I didn't know he was injured. Well, if he was injured, then um, that kind of
Hmm.
speaks for itself. Then, but still, you know, Rodri is still a key player in that team. I mean, he's still the player of the tournament. So to have him out, that's a big thing. He's also missing Pedri, but he was able to figure out how to get Spain to win the game. He took up Thiago Motta and the striker scored. You know, his replacement scored. So I gotta give them credit. They beat France. They beat Italy. They beat Germany. You know, these are some of the teams that you're expecting to win the actual tournament. You know, so I gotta give them credit. I gotta give them credit. England, we did well, man. I think that team is still young. I think Phil Foden. If I'm looking at the changes, you know, BK, I know we were speaking before we came on. You know, he was saying that possibly bring on Ivan Toney at that time, instead of Ollie Watkins, because then again, we're gonna have someone that can hold up the ball, which I see again. But I think really England have been missing someone on that left hand side. You know, Judy played well in the game, and he played well in all the tournament. But England have always looked. The team hasn't looked compact. Luke Shaw made a difference coming on the left back. We see what his impact is, but still, they had no one really there on that left hand side occupying that side. You know, everything was down the right. Everything was down the right. So Southgate, bro, good job. 2 finals, a semi-final. That's big, but it's time to go. It's time to go.
Okay. Okay. I have to say, Spain played like a club team. They played like a team that had been put together for a long time. And, you know, they just hit the reset button and said, you know what? This is our style. And we're going to play like that. And we're going to bring in players to come in to play in this style. Right? Excuse me. I never thought England was going to win this Euros. I don't even think it's a congratulations for Southgate to get to the final, because that side that he was in was very easy. The fact that he went to 2 extra times against those teams on that side to let you know that he was never going to win the tournament against Spain. Lamine Yamal, he had an amazing tournament. What a player! What a guy! 17 years, 16 years. Are you silly? That was an amazing assist that he gave to Nico Williams. You know, I ain't gonna lie, in the first half, Nico Williams was looking like Doku on that pitch. That brother
He played
was
well though.
not looking in that first half, he was looking like pure Doku.
I feel like he played well though.
Against what's it called? Kyle Walker. Huh?
No, I'm saying I feel like he played well in that first half though. Nico Williams.
But yeah, nah, he was looking like Doku on that pitch. And Kyle Walker, it's time, man. Kyle Walker, you know.
Yeah, nah, do you know what? I think Nico Williams was the best player for Spain in that first half.
Nah,
For me.
Yeah, I feel like he played well.
For me.
It wasn't Nico Williams in that first half who was the best player for Spain.
Who was it for you? Who would you say?
I would say it was Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo was probably Spain's best player in that first half. I think Nico Williams was okay. He was testing out the waters in that first half. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was testing out the waters, but I think Dani Olmo, I'm seeing Raji won player of the tournament, but if Dani Olmo would have started like the tournament, I think he deserved to win player of the tournament. That's how good he has.
Yeah, he was very good this tournament.
He was very good for
sure.
Very good. Very, very good. You know, it's time to leave Leipzig. It's time, but
yeah, I'm hearing shouts for him.
Yeah, I think Barca should go get him. That'd be perfect. To play in that team.
In Euros, Euro, yeah, that's a lot.
Barca, yeah. What else?
What do you know?
Congrats, man. Even Carvajal, I think Carvajal was good in the whole game. The defense wasn't really tested like that. The Spain defense. I don't feel like they were really like tested like that.
Do you know who I would say was someone else? Which I think he's given love, but Fabian Ruiz, man. I feel like that guy has. Yeah. He definitely has a lot of people looking at him now in terms of, you know.
I agree.
Maybe we could try, you know, because him when you look at him, especially in that midfield with Rodri, you know, he just done everything. Like he was passing good, controlling the game, scoring goals early on in the tournament. You know, and he was someone that was the consistent in that midfield. And the only reason why I say that is because he didn't get subbed off for, like, I think if you look at him and Rodri, that partnership, just like just like Rice and Maino, if you talk about midfield partnerships, this tournament, I would say.
Say that again?
Rice and been the 2 best partnerships in midfield for the tournament.
Who are the best 2? You were breaking up.
minute. I think it's my
Yeah, your audio is going in and out.
yeah. How's it
But
now?
not. Yeah, I can hear you.
You know, I was saying Fabian Ruiz and Rodri have been the best two partnerships, and then below that you have Mano and Rice. I would
No
say
way.
this
Uh,
tournament.
No way.
We don't as a two. Like I
No
mean,
way.
as a so then who would you put?
Germany's midfield has been better than England's midfield. Switzerland's
Nah,
midfield has been better than England's midfield.
Germany's no. But remember, Germany's midfield. Germany's midfield. Yeah, if you think about it, Germany's midfield, I would say, has been good, but it wasn't as like if you look at Ruiz and Rodri compared to who was Germany's midfield, not Kimmich, sorry, Andrich and Cruz. Andrich, is that his name? Andrich. Maybe I'm butchering it. Andrich and Cruz. The reason why I would say England's midfield has got up there is because it took us, remember, 3 games, I think, to get this Kobe Mano and Rice midfield. But all the other guys, they started off with that midfield. Imagine if England had actually started with Mano and Rice. And just because remember, he was starting Trent centre mid, bro.
It would have still been the same results.
Nah, I don't
Rice
think so.
Rice was not good this tournament. Mano was good, but Rice wasn't good. That man got robbed plenty of times off that ball to score. His passing is not good. For 100 million player, that's terrible. That's absolutely terrible. Germany's midfield has been better than England's midfield by far. Like it's not even a question of a doubt. Like in England midfield, they didn't know how to control the game. They didn't know how to change the tempo of the game. It was just
Yeah, but look,
action based.
no, but
Like
the
they were
reason,
just
no,
going off
but the reason,
instincts.
no, but the reason why I say that, yeah, is only because if you compare, okay, you can't compare Mano to any of those conductors, Ruiz and Cruz, because bro, these are guys who have bags of experience, know what they're doing. Mano just started these things, and if you look at defensive midfielders, yes, you can say Rice hasn't had a good tournament, but all in all, he's not been England's worst player. He's had good games, he's had bad games, so he's not been bad. He's had a mixture of games, which is fine, but look at his performances after Mano came. After Mano came, he's actually been playing well. You can't say he's
Not
not
really.
been
He
playing
got
well.
robbed. Xavi Simmons, I think that was, who robbed him of the ball and scored. No,
Yeah, okay, and then yeah, but then in the same breath, he was the one that assisted for Bukayo Saka's goal the game before. And
nigga, what?
you, bro, you're talk okay.
So you telling me,
You
okay, you telling me Rice has been better playing than Henrik?
Hendrik and Andrich, yes,
Hell no. Hell no.
yes, he has.
Hell no. What? Absolutely not. No bueno. Hey, when I was getting ticket masala, I told them no rice. We the no rice. No, no rice. There's no way. There's no way that Rice is better than Henrik. No, no chance in God's green earth.
Let me read
Bro,
this. We got a comment from Kante. Kante said Fabian Ruiz, such a talent, underrated player. He's been started. He's been a start for PSG as well. Starting for PSG. Yeah, I agree. I think Fabian Ruiz definitely man baller, bro.
Should make a start at Napoli.
Did he start in the tournament or he came on?
nah, he
He
started the
came,
tournament.
he
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 started
started
the
started
tournament.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel
in
like his best
11.
was at Napoli. When he was at
Yeah,
Napoli,
nah,
he was
he
his
started the
best.
whole him and Rodri, because remember it was him, Rodri, and Pedri,
Yeah. Pedri Owo
and then
came in. Okay,
Pedri,
you're right. Yeah.
yeah, and then Pedri got injured.
Kante also said, I was screaming for United and San Ruiz when he was with Napoli. Nah, I swear. I mean, hey, bro, we're still looking for a midfielder. So,
You see,
um,
but the reason why I say that is because even with him, I remember like when he was at Napoli, he was good, but when he went to PSG, I thought, okay, maybe he's trying the thing, and it didn't really work out his first season. Like, as in, the start of the season. I'll say that. I don't know how it ended, but I know at the start of the season he weren't really in favor like that. So the fact that he's come
Yeah.
to
He
this
should go to
tournament,
Spain.
yeah, no, but
Uh,
I feel like he. I don't know. I feel like because he's played abroad, he could come prem and do the thing. But you get
yeah, I
listen,
think he could play in the
Play for
Prem.
who?
He
Who you
could,
play for?
this
I mean,
Liverpool,
whoever want to get him.
Liverpool.
Yeah.
Liverpool? And who
You
you
Tara,
say,
gonna
you
bench?
saying you saying you saying the style of play, or he's not good enough to start for the Premier League players? I mean, Premier League
Who?
teams.
Who?
Luis.
No, I haven't said a conclusion about him. I'm just asking what team will he play for?
Oh,
I
oh.
said
But
Liverpool, United,
yeah, he can play it. Yeah,
Li-
I don't mind him in that
Liverpool.
midfield.
Who gonna bench? Who gonna bench?
Well,
I would
United
say
right
Chelsea,
now are
but I feel
looking
like
at
Chelsea's midfield stacked right now.
United are about to sell. Ericsson is leaving. Casemiro is possibly leaving. Scott McTominay is possibly leaving. So that's three midfielders that
Not
might be
Scott
leaving.
McTominay.
Uh, but let's not get
Yeah,
distracted
who's
though.
who's leaving? Scott McTominay leaving?
No. There's
Not
talk.
not
There's talks to start.
not Scott
But
McTominay.
Damn, yeah, you
but
got all that.
back. Listen, I'm not here at United thing today, bro.
Hey,
I'll let y'all
you
have that.
know, who has Scott McTominay has more goals than? He has more goals than Højlund.
Okay. He has more open play goals than Mbappe as well. So
Mhm. I think he should stay at United. I don't think he should sell him. I think he should stay. Yeah, good tournament.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. But the Declan Rice thing you were saying, and like, I think Declan Rice has had a good tournament. I don't think his tournament has been that bad. Too. Like, I think the criticism is just there's people are over criticizing. He didn't do. I didn't. I mean, yeah, he gave away. You can say the what's it called, the Xavier Simmons goal. Yeah, you can count that. He's made some mistakes, but I think Declan Rice this tournament, I think he had a 7 out of 10, maybe even a 7.5 out of 10. I don't
Yikes.
think I don't think he was England's worst player. You know what I'm saying? I think if England are gonna criticize any player, it needs to be Harry Kane. You know, I think they need to we need to look at, was he fully fit, or is he just on that decline?
Yeah, but
Because
that's not the conversation we're having. That's not the conversation we're having. We're having a conversation of who had the best midfield in the tournament, all countries. And BK is saying that Declan Rice and Mano is second behind Spain. That's impossible. Possible. No, 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 no way on God's green earth is that the case.
I like
Switzerland has
Germany's
better
midfield.
midfield. Uh,
I'm
France,
taking
even
the I'm
France
taking the
midfield
England
too was
midfield.
better than England midfield.
I'm taking
Lulu, you shut
Who?
your ass up about France.
France had a better
France,
midfield than
bro,
than
that
England.
France's midfield was poo poo, bro.
Nigga,
Fucking Adrien
hell no.
Rabiot.
They were
Adrien
not. The
Rabiot,
midfield was
bro.
not
Get out
moving.
of there, bro. Griezmann. Oh, brother, please.
Look at that. England midfielder didn't have to hold the ball. Look, my sister just told us she's not even a football fan and she knows what's going on. You can't you
Listen,
can't fool you can't fool
so
the
then why
people. We
would I
watching
trust
the
your
games.
sister?
Yeah,
So why would I trust your sister if she's not a football
I'm
fan?
just saying, like the neutrals can see it. Even the
Why would I
pros. You know,
trust
hear
her,
what Snyder
bro?
said. Yeah, I didn't see what. Yeah, I didn't see what Snyder said. Yeah, I didn't see what Snyder said.
That
Yeah, I didn't see
fat
what Snyder
man,
said.
fam. Tell him to lose his belly.
Snyder's a
And
hater.
Bro, yeah, I didn't
tell
see
him
what
to
Snyder
lose his
said.
belly.
It's Van der Gaart. Van der
Nigga
Vaart.
said lose his belly.
It's Van der Vaart that said it with
Bro,
that eyes.
if Shaw can be
Man
fat in
says
2024,
Schneider
why
Van
can't
der
Snyder be
Vaart. Look
fat in
at that, fam.
2024?
Man says
Oh, sorry,
what?
Mandabat, my bad. Nigga, same shit. They all from Dutch. God damn.
Man says well, if that's the case, I'm not listening to Van der Vaart because he played for fucking Spurs, mate. Well, clearly I'm not going to listen to what he said. So
I think he was being
no,
overly critical on the Rice comment. Personally, I think Rice is not the problem there, bro. I
and the
think
thing is, remember,
Rice
yeah,
he had a
no,
decent game.
to what you're saying is like I'm looking at Mano, 18
England.
years old, coming in with Rice to form a new partnership compared to Andrich and Cruz, who they played maybe a couple of times together. You know, they're both seasoned. they know what they're doing. You look at Spain, Rodri, come on, man. We know what Rodri is. He's very good. Ruiz experience, knows what he's doing. So I'm giving credit to Mano and Rice for them actually figuring it out. And could you imagine if they started the tournament, played
Nah, it's credit
pre-season?
for it. Like it kind of worked. Bro, what you talking about? Tony Cruz, Tony Cruz didn't play with Henrik before. This is the first time of them playing together.
Yeah,
This
okay,
is their
but
first time playing together. They haven't.
you're putting two guys who know what they need to do. Like you're putting Tony Cruz, one of the
Bro,
best
it's just
deep
a
line.
matter of facts, man. Like bro, this age thing, it needs to be debunked.
All right,
I
fair
can't remember
enough.
last time I used the word debunked, but this age thing needs to be debunked. Lamine Yamal is
Mm.
16, 17 years old doing this thing. Like this age thing is, bro, if you can play, you
Yeah,
can
no,
play.
no, no,
You
no, no.
understand?
Listen,
Just accept the facts. The fact of the matter is,
we're not
it
saying he.
worked for England. Like with England squad, it worked. But you
Mm.
tell me the whole tournament they were the second best midfield. I tell you now, go rest.
So,
There's no
so
way.
now let me ask
France,
you. So, okay, cool. But let me ask you this now. Imagine during those preseason, those pre tournament friendlies, they started Mano and Rice, and they developed this partnership way earlier than during the tournament itself, bro. How do you think the midfield would have been if if Rice and Mano were
still
already
not
in
good.
sync? Like,
It still wouldn't have been good.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that. That
Because
one I don't believe.
Rice is not a good compliment to Mano. I think England need a new
What?
defensive midfielder for the World Cup.
What?
I don't think
Bro,
it's supposed to
you're
be Rice.
buzzing. You are buzzing.
Nah.
You are you are absolutely buzzing. You are absolutely buzzing, bro. But you know what? It's fine. It is fine. I hear it. When someone dunks on you like last season, why would you support him this
Ooh,
CME? Bro, if you look at Declan Rice, yeah,
man.
listen. You look at Declan Rice, yeah, and you think this guy's not good enough to be England starting DM, then I don't know what to say to you in it because
Yeah. He should play the Gallagher role. He need to come off the bench and clean up crew. He need to play like the Gallagher
mm,
role. That should be his
like the
role.
Gallagher role.
England need a
Okay,
proper
so
midfielder
so
this time.
so
England need like a
so
Rodri.
England need like a Rodri. Oh my
They
God,
need like a Rodri.
bro,
Someone who can
that's
like
crazy.
he can defend and also pass. It's 2024, bro. Like, bro, even Roy Keane could pass. Like, come on, man. Like, all this. I told y'all niggas, Rice is a hard-working center back playing in midfield. He is Louis Dunk of midfields. It's not good enough. It's
We
not good
will see
enough.
you now. We will see you now.
He gotta develop a lot, man. They actually loan him to Spain so he can know how to play football.
why we have a
Nigga, Thomas Partey can
Spanish
pass more
manager.
than Rice. Huh?
Well, Thomas Partey's got 6 years on Rice with bags of experience, and he played under underneath a Spanish club. With Rice, he's 24 with a Spanish coach playing the first time it, proper football. At West Ham, he wasn't playing like this.
How old
This
is
is what I'm
Declan
saying.
Rice?
At West 24.
25?
At 24, 25. Okay, cool. You are looking at this is what I'm saying. Rice is you're not when if Rice was still at West Ham, you would be like, oh my God, what a great DM. All he does is sweep up. But because he's come to Arsenal and he has to play progressive
No.
football, not bro. What do you mean no? You're saying you can't sit here and say as a defensive midfielder in terms of intercepting the ball, playing it safe, reading the game, he's not one of the best at that. And if you can say that, I'm not sitting here saying he's the best passer.
No.
He's wow. Then clearly that's why Chelsea are where they are, bro. Like not to take it to club level, but if you don't look at Declan Rice, yeah, and you don't think he's one of the best in terms of a defensive minded player, hey, I guess that's why Chelsea are where they are because if even if you look at the stats, bro, I'm not even on the stats thing with him, but I know if you look at the stats, I know where Rice would be, and I can even go right now and look at the comparison that Rice and Rodri have
Oh
had this
yeah,
tournament, and you'll be surprised. You'll be mad surprised,
on defensive actions.
bro. On everything, I will find it.
Oh,
I will.
who? Rice versus who? Rodri.
Cool. I'm gonna look for that now, innit?
Oh, so you think Rice? Okay, all right, take it. I want to see this. Take it. Check Rice versus Rodri. Ain't no way Rice is close to Rodri. And
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 what and
and
what defensive what stats?
he said everything. He said everything.
All right, cool.
As a, as a
For the
midfielder,
Euros.
everything.
So right now,
Yeah,
I'm
Euros,
I'm I'm
Euros.
I'm so right now I'm looking at it, yeah. So for the Euros, in terms of so it's 6 games. So Rodri's played 5, Rice has played 6, yeah. Long passes completed. He's on 16, Rice 19. Passing
Wait,
accuracy,
say it again.
Rice has a long passes completed, yeah.
Mm, mm.
Rodri has 16, Rice has 19. Long pass accuracy, Rice has 0.2% more than Rodri. Rodri's on 88, Rice is on 90. Passes forward, Rodri has 75, Rice has 100. Tackle, tackles made, Rodri's
Wait,
on
what you looking
13.
at, bro?
Bro, I'm looking at
What are you looking at, bro?
scorecard, bro. I'm looking at bro. Listen, okay, listen. I'm looking at Squawker. Yeah, that's one of the most informative apps. Yeah, that you can get for stats on the whole thing, bro. Squawker is one of the in terms of Europe. I don't know where you get your stats, but in terms of Europe, that is one of the you know well, that is one of
Yeah, no,
the
it's
and
good.
I'm like
It's good.
and I'm not listen like I'm saying. If you look at tackles one, Rodri 13, Rice 18. Um, aerial dual succession, Rodri's on 58, Rice is on 46. Aerial duels one, Rodri's on 29, Rice is on 31. Ground duel success, Rice has more. Interceptions, Rice has 6. Ball recoveries, Rodri has 30, 38, Rice has 31. So I'm not sitting here saying that Rice is better than Rodri. I know he's not. But if you can look at Rice and think he's actually not one of the best in terms of defensive minded players, bro, this is what I'm saying. Then you're being biased, bro. Rice had a good tournament. I'm not saying he had an amazing tournament. He could have done better for sure, 100%, 100%. But if you think Hendrich had a better tournament, come on, come on, come
All right,
on, mate.
all
Come on.
right. I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one.
Like,
All right, cool.
I
So
know he's
Henry,
not the best, but I'm not saying he was the worst, bro. And Kobe Mano really made that midfield his in terms of playing that, like being that creative facilitator from deep. Because of Rice, that's not Rice, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I know what Rice is. That's not Rice. He tries it, and I feel like the older he gets, the better he will be. Because, like I said, someone like Rodri, he's got a couple years on Rice, so he knows what he's doing in terms of being a uh, a defensive minded player for forward thinking manager. Do you get what I'm saying? Because as as good as Pep, like Pep is very forward thinking. Arteta, he's getting there. So Rice is, bro. Let's be real. If Rice was on the Arteta, I'm sorry. If Rice was on the Pep right now, you man will say he's the best English midfielder in the world, Jude. Bro, that's what I'm saying. It's because of the. It's
I don't
fine.
know about that. He could end up like Calvin Phillips. I
Hell
don't
no.
Pep don't do well with British midfielders. He could just end up
Not Calvin Phillips, though. Hell no.
Calvin
He would
Phillips.
have definitely done better than Calvin Phillips.
Nah, I hear you. I'm still not rolling that England midfield is the second best in the tournament, but I'm rolling with you saying Rice is one of the best defensive midfielder. Now, when it comes to being on the ball and stuff, you can't fool me,
Oh, bro,
brother.
listen.
I'm
On the
seeing no
ball.
knives.
Oh no, listen. On the ball. Don't worry. He will improve. I know that. He will
But
definitely
how do you know
improve
this? How do you know that he will improve? How do you know that's a fact that he will improve?
because
Like, because it's
because
like
the
that means that y'all gonna take a hit in your midfield. Like that means
no
like, are you willing to accept that taking a hit and like Rice playing in the center and like taking a hit
no
with y'all trying to win the league? Because you gotta learn on the job.
Yeah.
I think
All right, while I get to, I'm gonna read this comment. We got a comment from Hunter. He said Anthony Gordon should be given more time. He could have done better than Saka or Foden,
oh god
being a threat on the wings with his pace. I'm sure he could have been a better threat than Saka and Foden being a threat on the wings with his pace.
especially
I kind of agree with that. I think Anthony Gordon should have been given more time. Period. In this tournament, I felt like there was a couple of games where he brought Eze, and I thought he could have brought Gordon. But if they win the game, I'm not mad at that. Um, Even in this game, you could see that left hand side was missing. So I think Gordon could have definitely been a better threat, at least keeping that threat going forward. But I don't know about Saka, bro. I think Saka's been England's one of, for me, I don't know. I gotta look back, but Saka, if not first or second best player for England in terms of consistency and always showing up throughout the whole game. I don't. I mean, Jude had some moments, but I don't think. I think Saka has. I think Saka had a better tournament than Jude, bro. I'm not gonna lie. In terms of consistency, Saka's up there. Maybe Gahey. You can say Gahey. Who else?
hell
Who
no,
else? Possibly
hell
Gahey.
no.
John
Who is so? Who's been
Stones
England's best? Who is England's
consistently.
best player? Who is England's best player?
Right now, I can't see anyone ahead of Saka, bro. Consistency, being there anytime they needed to get out, anytime he needed to beat the man, putting the balls in, creating the opportunities. I'm giving it to Saka, bro.
That's cap.
After that, I mean, you can look at Jude as well. He played his part. That goal is big.
That's
Uh,
cap.
I gotta see his assist. But next, I'm looking at the defender.
That's cap.
Who do you think has been better? If you,
That's pure cap right there. Cole Palmer had a better
I mean, that's
tournament
your
than
opinion.
Saka.
That's your
Cole
opinion.
Palmer had a better Cole Palmer had a better tournament than Saka. One goal. You started how many games in this tournament? Yeah, one goal. Embarrassing.
bro, shut up, bro. Like, when the hell is Cole Palmer gonna be playing right wing back, fam? Like, what the fuck what are you
Yeah,
talking about,
that's
bro?
crazy.
What are
That's
you
crazy.
actually talking about? Like, but man talking to Saka like he's been playing. He's had him right wing back, left back, right mid, left wing, left center mid. He's bad places, but yet you think Cole Palmer, this bench warmer, that's listen. This is what I'm saying, bro. I even like Cole Palmer. You chose. This is what I say about Chelsea fans. Chelsea fans want us to hate him because they see. This is what I'm saying, bro. Chelsea fans see how much everyone talks about Saka. So what they say is, oh,
Brother,
let's everyone hate on Cole Palmer, so everyone thinks Cole Palmer, bro.
what are you
Hate.
talking about?
What I'm talking about is you're delusional if you think Cole Palmer had a better tournament than Saka.
100%,
That's what
bro.
I'm.
Saka has one goal.
And how many goals does Cole Palmer have?
One. With less minutes. How many assists does Saka have? How many assists does Saka have? One.
One. How many assists does Palmer have?
Two.
What,
With less minutes.
what great numbers. There you go. What great numbers. Wow.
It's
What's the
effective.
first assist? What's the first assist? He has the one with Oli Watkins. What was
Effective.
the other assist?
That nigga Cucurella had
I'm a clap for you.
Um,
what
Guy, bro.
I don't
I only know
remember, sir.
I know
I
that
know
one
he has two
assist.
assists.
That might be true. But I disagree, but I don't think Cole Palmer's had a better tournament than Saka,
Oh
bro.
man.
I mean,
Nah, man. You
Saka
know how
has
you
been
told
there.
me, BK. You know how you told me if BK. You know how you told me like, oh, if Mano and Rice, if they had played together in preseason before the tournament started, we would have seen better results.
Yeah.
Where Palmer to have start this tournament, Palmer's numbers would have been way better than everybody else in the attacking phase. And it's not even to take Saka's place, it's to take Phil Foden's place. But if you're asking me, right, who's been the best player for England in the attackers, it can't be Saka. If y'all saying Saka, I'm slapping Palmer right there because they have the same numbers, and Palmer has literally played fewer minutes than Bukayo Saka, who, like y'all likes to remind us, has always turned up for England. Where in Germany, he was not there. He might have been a Jew because that guy was non-existent. It was no bueno. What Hussein saying?
That's silly, bro.
All right, Kante
That's
said,
silly.
I think John Stones was England's best player this tournament. Saka was consistent and had a great tournament
For sure,
too.
John Stones.
He was our best attacking player. I mean, yeah, John Stones
And
better
that's
than
the problem.
Saka.
If you
I
can't
don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
hearing
yeah. John
John
Stones has
Stones
been,
there.
yeah, John Stones.
I'm hearing John Stones.
John Stones has been. Shit, I'll give you Pickford. I'll give you Pickford if I give you Saka. Bro,
Yeah,
what
that's
was
crazy.
Saka's number? What did Saka do against Cucurella? Cucurella had Saka in his pocket. Cucurella had Saka in his pocket. Pure pocket. No
Saka beat
space for
Cucurella a couple
movement.
times. He beat Cucurella a couple times.
When? When?
Uh,
When?
in the game.
When?
I don't remember
When he do that?
exactly. I can't
When he
tell
do
you
that?
the 60 minutes, but he beat Cucurella at least
I just
twice.
watch a game and you don't remember when the attacker beat the halfback. That means that player was shit. I can tell you what Lamine Yamal did. I can tell even about the assists. I can tell you what he did to that fat boy show. I can tell you
He
because
beat
that
Shaw.
boy he lost a couple of weight. Hell yeah, he beat Shaw a couple of times.
When?
Shaw
When?
had him in the first half. Shaw was pushing him. That nigga
When did he beat
was
Shaw? When did he beat Shaw?
that nigga was playing against him like he was his uncle. He was pushing him and stuff. But when that top one day, nigga,
When did he beat Shaw?
he he cut left, he cut left, Shaw went right, showed us his number 5 times, cut, passed it to cut. What? Come on, man. I respect.
He
Luke
wanted, bro.
Shaw, you know what I mean? It was cool,
I don't hear
but
that, bro. Luke Shaw had a good game. I don't think Yamala beat him, bro. I don't remember that.
you got a good game and get cooked. You got a good game and be cooked. You got cooked.
He did not get
Bro got
cooked.
cooked. Even for that goal, he should have did something. He got cooked for that goal. He got cooked for that goal. Right? Yeah. Either you foul him or you do something. But he was thinking about what his next meal gonna be after the game. He wasn't focused on the game. Yeah.
I disagree. I don't think that's not how I saw the game.
That nigga's funny, man.
You, I didn't
and,
see
and we talking
Yamala
about a
beat.
17-year-old too, England is so funny, man. If y'all want to win a tournament, you gotta return the gold. Return the gold, and maybe then you may have a chance. But you don't return that gold, I'm sorry. No tournament shall be coming home. You know what I mean? Let the gold go home first before the trophy go home. Trying to add more silver and gold to the nation. What kind of greed is this? What kind of greed is this? Hey, Chelsea, we was up to date, boy. You talking about Chelsea fans, nigga, we was up to date. Cole Palmer scored a goal. All you niggas, he scored a goal in the final. Cucurella assist. But we eating good today, boy. We eating good today, boy. Chelsea player, Arsenal won too, Raya, but he was on the bench. I don't know. I don't know if you're proud of that, but he was on the bench. He was on the bench. It's all right. On the bench. Man, y'all don't like Spanish players for some reason. Y'all don't really have Spanish players in that squad. So it's long for you, bruv.
I
Hey
said
man,
it's
the
love
window's
for you,
still
bro.
open. You gonna see what
Oh
they're gonna
yeah,
do this transfer window.
that's actually true. I don't think United don't have. Well, they would have had De Gea if you know.
Oh yeah,
You
they're safe.
know,
They're safe. But that nigga is still
uh,
training, looking for a club.
oh, that's crazy. I actually forgot about that. I thought, yeah,
But
but
nah, so
it's it.
wait, I was gonna say like before I really like wrap up the tournament. Who's going? I mean, the coach gonna be the best. Did we talk about the coach yet? I don't know. We'll talk about
Yeah,
it
listen,
off.
what's his name? Carlos or whatever your name is, the
Yeah,
El
man.
Flante, bro. You,
De La
yeah,
Fonte?
man. De La Fonte, you see, my man?
Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't know who this brother was. I didn't know who
Yeah.
was managing Spain, and the football this guy has played, bro. Honestly, amazing.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
that's why
this
I
is the
said,
first.
bro, England,
No,
England
initially,
fans
initially.
cannot, England fans cannot be mad that we. Like, if we lost to France, I would be pissed. If it
Right,
was
right, right, right,
France,
right.
you get me. But Spain have, like I said, bro, Spain have actually been the best team in the tournament. So
Yeah,
it's only fair that they, like obviously, like I said, I would love if England won it, but you would rather lose to the guys that deserve to win it than the flipping French. Do you get what I'm saying? Because that
yeah,
French team
that's
was poo poo, fam. That French team was, and the fact that Lily said their midfield was better than England, that's
It
crazy.
was, bro. It was, bro. Come on, it was.
No,
It was.
bro,
Come
that
on, man.
whole French team, bro, France. Yeah, let me tell you this. How much you agree with me? France's best player was Jules Koundé. What do you think of that?
Facts. And their midfield. And N'Golo Kante
Hell
and
no.
Chouameni
Kante just ran
and
around
and
and
and,
sweat,
and
fam.
Rabiot and what's it called?
Man said,
Kamavinga. Bro,
listen,
the problem with France is they
Kante
can't
ran,
score a
listen,
goal. That's their
Kante,
problem, bro.
listen,
They
listen,
can't
listen,
score a goal.
listen, listen. Kante, he just ran around and sweat. Rabiot,
This nigga said
trash.
run and sweat. Bro, he has two player of the
Chouameni,
match. Back to
I
back, two
don't
player of the
give a
match.
flying monkeys, mate. Listen, what's his name? Got too many was just kicking people, getting yellows. Finger was just diving, bro. That midfield
Brother.
was dead.
Bro, they did their job. They protected and they also
No,
they
Saliba and
protected. They
Upamecano
protected.
did
That
their
was
job, fam. No,
no
Saliba,
nigga.
no.
Oh,
Sali-
speaking of Saliba,
Saliba,
we saw that Danny Olmo goal. We saw what Saliba was doing. That boy was ball watching. We saw what he was doing, ball watching over there when Danny Olmo was doing his thing. I know
where
you seen
was
that. That nigga was worried about his
Saliba was ball
waves.
watching? Where was Chile and Disasi, fam? At home, watching the game. So don't come to Saliba talking about he was ball watching when your French centre backs were at home watching the game, fam. I mean, these guys were at home watching
Man,
the
they're getting ready for preseason.
game. I said they get ready for
They,
preseason.
they're getting
Nah,
ready. Bro,
listen,
don't get me
nah,
started on Arsenal players in
listen,
this tournaments. Because I saw Martinelli live and direct.
man,
The BK, I was
bro.
there.
We're talking about the
I
Euros, fam. What are you talking about? We're talking about Euros. This guy's talking about Copa America, fam. Well, switch up, bro.
that,
This, nah, fair.
that
Listen,
nigga was
listen,
nigga, how about Raya? Nigga,
bro.
what Raya do?
He played one game, fam. Yeah, and they won that game.
Nigga doing a Ganacho. Come on, man. One game, that's
Listen, listen. You're talking about a goalkeeper. Fine, about a goalkeeper. I'm all right. I could take the stick for a goalkeeper. I'm all right. But you can't
but
talk
yo,
about
y'all barely
Martinelli.
have players in the Euros. Now I think about it. Y'all didn't really have a lot of players at the Euros.
There's a lot of players in the Euros. What are you talking about? I
Y'all
think
didn't
our
really
whole starting 11, who was eligible for the Euros, played and started for their countries, bro. What are you talking about?
what? That's not true.
Okay, let's go. Okay, the keeper, yeah, the David Raya didn't start. William Saliba
Bench.
started. Okay, David Raya
All right.
bench. William Saliba started.
All right.
Zinchenko started.
Who? Zinchenko is not your starting left back. Is Kiwi.
But Kibio even started for Poland. So what are you talking about?
He did? Yeah, he did. He did. All right, cool. Kiwi. Yep, yep.
Jorginho
Ben White. Where's Ben
starts for
White? Where's
Italy.
Ben White?
Bro, Ben White didn't go. You see
That
this
niggas
guy,
over there
yeah? You
putting
see this guy?
nicotine. Niggas over there putting
That's in
nicotine in his
Ben. That's in Ben
mouth.
White. Listen, Jorginho started for Italy. Rice started for
Yeah,
England.
yeah.
Saka started for England. Havertz started for England. Even Trossard started for Belgium. For Belgium.
Mm.
Yeah,
Here and there, here and there.
he got
But
dropped.
yeah,
He got dropped towards the
good
end, but
country.
he started.
Right,
Let's
right,
not
right.
let's not do that.
How many players won?
How many Chelsea players started for their country, please? We're talking about Euros. Don't be bringing up South America. We're talking about Euros. How
Bro, you know
many of
we worldwide. We worldwide, bro. We
man
not
said
just hang
we
on. We not just
worldwide? Listen,
we not
listen.
just Europe.
We're talking about Europe right now. How many Chelsea players start? Where was your captain? Where was your captain?
Who?
Reese.
Rich
I don't
James?
know his middle name. James, fam.
Yeah. He's
Where
getting ready for
was your captain? You're talking about Ben White. Where was Reese James? Eh? Where was Reese James, bro?
He was getting ready for what's it called? Preseason.
I saw him
But the
mopping the.
Chelsea players had a more memorable tournament than the Arsenal players for sure, 100%.
You're only gonna name one Chelsea player, and that's the guy that won the tournament.
Two, Cucurella and Palmer.
Oh,
And honestly, right? Y'all gonna think I'm joking, right? But honestly, with the Ballon d'Or coming up, I'm hearing shouts of Rodri, Jude, Mape.
should be Rodri now.
Should be Rodri. It should be Rodri.
Should be Rodri.
But if I'm being
Should be
honest,
Rodri.
if we considering Rodri, I think Cole Palmer should be considered to win the Ballon d'Or. Cole Palmer deserves to be in the shout. He was the best player in England in the Premier League and also had an impact in the Euros. And also started a celebration. Ballon d'Or is the whole package. The nigga started a whole celebration. He started a movement. All the kids in Brazil are doing this celebration. Cole Palmer, he's gonna be in the short list. I guarantee you, he's gonna be top 10 in the short list Ballon d'Or list when that shit come out. Top 10. I guarantee you this. May even be top 5. Top 3, I'm being grateful. Top 2 and the end 2.
Yeah, I no comment.
Bro,
No comment.
Mohammed,
Yeah.
just let him hang himself. Like J. Cole
Yeah.
said, give them a rope and they'll hang them. Go on, continue. We're listening.
The nigga J. Cole, the same nigga who hanged himself.
Hey, and guess
Nigga talking
what?
about
And
himself in
he was given the rope and he hung himself. So continue listening.
All
Cole
right,
Palmer,
watch. Just remember I
like you
said this.
said,
Just
no,
watch.
no,
Just
continue. We need more, please.
remember I
Give us
said
more.
this.
Give us more.
Give us
This
more
guy
cake.
said, this guy said
Nah,
Cole Palmer
that's
for Ballon d'Or, fam. You lot, you lot
Ballon d'Or.
you lot barely made it sixth, yeah. You were hovering 12th for like
Where did
7
Chelsea play this season? Europa League or Champions League?
Europa Conference League, I believe, fam. These men are in the depths of Tartarus in terms
Yeah.
of European competition, yeah. They were like for
Wait, they
like
didn't even win that,
5
did they? They didn't even win the Conference League. Oh my days.
12, yeah, for 5
Nigga, what?
months, yeah. No, I don't think they've ever played Conference League. I don't think they've ever played Conference League.
But they didn't. Whatever tournament they played, they didn't win it. They had no trophies this year.
Were
This
they in
nigga don't
any
even know how
Europe?
to roast. This nigga is hilarious.
I was on a
Yeah.
monologue, fam.
And
You
man,
made me for this guy. You're lucky I forgot my monologue, fam. I was ready to cook you lot.
I can go left
Man,
and right with all this shenanigans and nonsense.
man said
Arsenal,
shenanigans.
I don't know why you laughing about no
Bro,
trophies.
I,
Nigga,
bro,
nigga, you ain't won a
brother,
trophy
brother,
in God knows how
brother.
long. You know what
Guess
I mean?
what, brother? Guess what? brother. 5-0. That's what you need to understand. That's what you're talking about. We ain't won. Okay, but 5-0, no problem. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Confident of spanking you lot next season. Can you say the same?
I'm not worried about our clash. We gonna win the league. That's where my mind is. We gonna win the league. You can have the personal battles. You can have the
You're
the
winning the
5-0
league
and all that. You know, the
with
battle
what?
of
With Nicholas
London.
Jackson as your 9.
Yeah, we win the
Yeah,
league.
yeah. You're winning the league. Lulu.
Battles.
When you win the league, it's when you're gonna wake up from your dream and say, "Shit, I can't believe we actually won it." Because you lot ain't winning shit. We ain't winning nothing. You man, but
Only time can tell.
who did they buy recently? Renato Vega is that Dewsbury Hall? Bro, get out of here, bro.
Nigga,
Out of
that's the
here.
same thing. That's the same thing I said about Cole Palmer. And look at that.
Brother, we
Dunked on
knew
all you
Cole
niggas.
Palmer. Brother, the niggas knew Cole Palmer was good. Cole Palmer
Yeah, but
was
yeah, I didn't
good.
know he was this good. We all didn't know he was this good. We didn't know he was this good. We didn't know that. We didn't know
We
he was
knew
this
he was
good.
good regardless. We still knew he
Yeah, but
was
it
good.
wasn't this good. It wasn't like bro, y'all haven't even signed a player. Who have y'all even signed? Y'all not even signed a player. Y'all not
We're
even
signing the left back that rejected you lot to join us. We're signing.
who who rejected us? Nigga,
Fury, bro.
nobody rejected us.
Fury rejected you lot to join Arsenal. What are you talking about?
You talking about Calafiori?
Go do your Googles.
You talking about
Go do your
Calafiori?
go do your Googles.
That lesbian. What were you talking? We
Wow,
he
look
didn't
at this.
he didn't
That's that lesbian.
he didn't
What?
reject us. What are you talking
Don't
about?
don't don't
50
hate on him
mil?
because he's
That's too
don't
much,
be
bro.
hating on the man because he's good looking, fam. It's calm, like, you know what I'm saying? Just because,
Hey, boss.
bro,
And
listen,
nigga,
listen.
I hate
Because,
him, bro. He look like a lesbian. Bro, I've seen
bro,
him. I've seen
the
lesbians that
fact
look
that
just like that. You telling me
you're
you ain't
even
seen a
looking
lesbian that
at,
look like Calafiori?
I, I don't be looking at man and comparing them to lesbians, innit? You know what I'm saying? I'm just
No,
saying,
I'm saying, have you seen a lesbian? You know what a lesbian is? That's a female. Have you seen a female that look like Calafiori?
man
Lesbians are
said,
female. That's crazy.
man said, you know what a lesbian is?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, a lesbian is a female. That's a lesbian. When they say lesbian, we talk about females. I know you've seen a female that look like Calafiori. What 100%. I know you've seen it.
Listen,
I
I'm
know
not
you've seen
looking
it,
at a
man.
man's looks. I'm looking at his footballing ability, innit? And all I know is
Brother, his ability is not good. It's not good. 50 mil? That's not good enough,
bro,
bro.
Nah, but it's potential. How
seven,
old is he too? He's young though, right? He's like under 20,
22 years. You
22, yeah.
spent, yeah. You man literally spent,
I don't know. You were raving about it when
bro.
Italy was playing. What are you talking about?
This is what I'm saying, bro. Don't listen to this guy.
Wait,
Don't
what?
listen to this guy. This
Wait, what? What you say? What you say?
You were talking
Wait, what
about
did
him
you
in
say?
the Euros. You were raving about
you,
him in his performances. Oh, you forgot.
Nah, I was yeah, one
he
game.
forgot.
One
Yeah,
game.
exactly. You forgot, bro. You forgot. It's fine.
Nah, bro, one game, bro. One game. Yeah, I was with bro. I wasn't saying 50 mil, nigga. What?
Bro,
I
you spent 75 on Fofana, who's been injured for 2 years.
brother, what Fofana showed is way better than what Calafiori has shown in his career before we spend the money for Fofana. What are you talking about, nigga? You just met Calafiori at the Euros. This is all tournament hype. This ain't even
Bro,
you know
I
what
am
team he played for?
Bologna.
Bologna, bro. It's
Bologna,
not
Who?
yeah.
hard to Bologna.
Who?
I said who 3 times, bro. Bologna. Go check him out. Bro,
Bologna. You know, this is the
the
same guy
same.
that Jose Mourinho sold when he was in Roma. He sold him because it wasn't good enough. He went to Basel and
Bro,
then
he sold him. He sold Calafuri when he was like
came to
19 years
Bologna.
of age, fam.
Bro, who's he going to replace in the Arsenal team? Like, where is he playing? Because he's a center back. You telling me you're sending a center back to play a left back?
He sold him. Not you, yeah. You're speaking a lot and you're not listening. You're talking about, Jose sold him 18 years of age. So you're telling me because Jose thought you as a 19, you're not good enough. That's all. That's now a mark in his career. Oh, duh, bro. 19, you're not meant to be good enough. So if what's his name?
That's not true.
Kwambala, bro. If Kwambala, listen, Fofana wasn't Fofana, William Saliba were at St. Etienne at 18, 19 years of age, learning their trade, fam. Flipping, what's his name? At 18 was at Rennes, Camavinga, learning his trade. Chouameni, was at, what's the team Chouameni was at? Oh, it's skipping my head.
Monaco.
Monaco, yeah, thank you. Learning his trade at 18, 19.
Yeah, but you're fair to answer the point, which is these players, when they were 19, learning their trade, they didn't get sold because they weren't good enough. They didn't get sold. They stayed to learn their trade. Calafiori got sold. He went to Switzerland. He had to go and grow out his hair and learn how to
So
play football.
so because he went out first team football, came back to Italy, yeah, to a team that finished higher than Roma did, you know, then the team
Yeah.
that sold him, now what? Clearly the groundwork
He's
to
not
get to
50
where
mil.
he's at.
That don't sound, that was shout 50
Yeah,
mil
but
though.
bro, but
That just sounds like a player that improved.
Fofana's not 75 mil. So what are you talking about?
Yeah, but Fofana showed way more output than
No, but
Calafiori
no,
to
but that's
go
because
for half.
no, but
75 is still a
that's
lot. It's still a lot of
no,
money
but
for sure. But
no, but
if
that's
you
because
asking me like who
you've watched, but have you watched Calafuri to even know though that he might not be worth? How do you know? I'm not saying he is, but you're automatically saying he's not.
I haven't
No,
seen him play.
no,
I've
but
seen the
bro,
highlights.
no, but bro,
I've
but
seen
no
them
one,
do like
no
tactical
player.
analysis on him and stuff.
But Lulu, it is rare. It is very rare that a player is
Mm-hmm.
worth the money you paid for. It is very rare that the amount of money you pay for is what the player's worth. Because we know, yeah, if you look at Arsenal, Chelsea, United, everyone,
Ronaldo was
we
worth
probably get players. Sorry.
Ronaldo, when he went to Real Madrid, was worth every penny.
Well, when I said it is very rare, that's a rare occasion. But guess what? But let's be
But
real.
50, but if you look
No,
at
but wait.
what defenders are like going right now, I think in that market, you're buying potential, bro. Like there's a potential that he's gonna play well and he can be honest. So I don't think 50 million is crazy, but because
But
United went for
yo, you
Jared
know what it is,
Bradway,
right?
they quoted 70 million for him. So to
Who?
get somebody,
Who?
Everton are quoting Jared Bradway for 70 million.
He's not worth 70 million.
No,
United
but
made a
bro,
bid
we
for
know that though.
Euro for like 50 million. So I think
Yeah, then
50
why pay?
million for a defender with potential, that's not a crazy, that's not an eyebrows that you raise like, yo, that's crazy. You know, I think he's young, he's good. There might be potential he can play in
That's not
that
true, man.
team.
That's not true. Football is not just in the top league. Like there's so many players worldwide. If you go and they tell you 15 mil, you can go somewhere else and get the same player for way cheap. And
But
that's
what if they
like
believe he's
it's a
worth that
fact.
though? I think they believe that he's a potential and he's worth that. Like
But it's never panned out like that. All these youngsters that they be buying for 100 and all these stuff, they never live up to that number because of the hype. It has
We have
rarely
not bought
happened.
a youngster for 100 mil though.
Now, like 50 for Calafiori, y'all don't even need Calafiori. Like that's even my whole point. Like, y'all don't even need Calafiori.
Bro, who told you
He
we don't need Calafuri though?
Bro, he's a center back, and you're trying to play my left back. Why not just buy a left back? Why don't go and spend that 50 million on Theo Hernandez, who's actually a left
I
back?
think he might be
because
changing
because
Gabriel, bro.
wait
He
a
might
minute,
be
wait a
looking at
minute, wait a minute.
Gabriel.
No,
Gabriel.
no, 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 wait a
Bro,
minute, wait a
Gabriel
minute.
just became
No,
like
bro,
one
you're
of the
talking.
most
You're
important
listen,
players.
like I said,
No
listen.
way.
You're doing a lot of talking, but not. You think Teo Hernandez is worth 50 million?
He's probably more than that. He's more than that, but you can use that 50 plus whatever to
So
get
then what
Theo
are you
rather
talking
than
about?
spending 50 on Calafiori.
So how much? So let me ask you this now, Lou. How much do you
Mm.
think Hernandez would be worth to price him out of AC Milan?
Theo
Please,
Hernandez,
yeah,
around 50. Around 50.
you're
50,
lying.
60,
Please
50,
give me a reasonable number, bro. You are lying.
60,
I'm not trying to
60.
be rude, but you are lying, bro.
Wait, what? Wait, so how much do you think? How much do you think? How much do you think?
Minimum 85 you're spending on him. 70.
Nah, I think he has like 1 year left. He has 1 year left in his contract.
No, we don't.
Yeah, you do. You got 1 year left. Oh shit. Nah, you got one more. You got 1 year left.
He's got two. So he's going into his
Two?
final year. So
Okay, yeah,
he's
look at
got,
that. Two.
yeah, but okay, even 2 years. With So okay, even if that's the case, he's got 1 year left, yeah, and putting a bid off this guy for what 50 million. How much wages are you think this guy's gonna want?
Um, um, I don't know, reasonable 100 or something, maybe 150,
You think Teo Hernandez is gonna earn? You see,
180,
he,
180, 180.
180, bro. He's gonna laugh at you, and we'll wait for someone else like City to come in
Nigga, how
for
much
him.
does he want?
Bro, you're gonna have to give Teo minimum 200K, minimum. Because he knows him and Alfonso Davies are currently the two A and B best left backs in the world right now. That's what you're paying for. You're talking about what you're paying for. You're paying for class elite level, and world class elite don't cost you 50 million. If you're lucky, it does. Erling Haaland's release clause, you know, certain other guys' release clause. But if you think world class talent
Go
is worth 50 million, bro, then this is why Chelsea are shopping where they're shopping, bro.
on.
Like,
Yo,
oh,
this nigga
no,
go to
bro,
go
it's
to Chelsea.
bro,
Listen to this, right? Listen to this. If you tell me that Arsenal is an elite club, you can go and get Theo Hernandez, especially a club who has been challenging for the league. You can go and
there's
attempt
other
to
elite
get
clubs
Theo
out there
Hernandez
though.
or Alfonso Davis.
There's
Huh?
other clubs who are elite as well, and they've won more recently. So no, bro. As good as and as elite as we are, yeah, but there's other clubs out there which, if we're being realistic, which we have to be, bro. If City and Arsenal come in for Teo Hernandez, I would, I myself would go City. So why the hell would he come Arsenal? If if
This
if Bayern Munich came in for Teo Hernandez and so Arsenal, he's going Bayern Munich, bro. If Real Madrid came in for him, he's going there.
bro, you
What are you
going
trying to?
for Arsenal going for Calafiori is the same when y'all went for when y'all went to go buy Raya to replace Ramsdale. There's no much difference like in between the two ways, major crazy where like, ooh, Raya, Arsenal's about to come and do things. No, Calafiori and what's his name? And Kiwi, bro. What's the difference between Calafiori and Kiwi? Like, what's the major difference between the two? They're
I
they're
guess
both
I guess
they're
we'll
both
find out.
slim center backs that are good on the ball. It's not like a crazy major difference. Like it's not crazy improvement for you to go spend 50 mil on Calafiori, brother, brother.
Mm.
Edu needs to spend your money better. Yeah, I don't be spending your money wisely. That's not
We
a
don't.
50 mil. You can go
So
get you
wait.
something better,
So
bro.
in the last 4 years, give me like two transfers that we haven't spent our money wisely. And please don't say Havertz because we know that's the easiest cop out ever. So
Well, I
please,
mean, shit, Havertz, of course, yeah. I'm not even gonna mention Havertz. I got more. I'm not even gonna mention
Yeah,
Havertz. I have more.
please don't mention.
Raya. I think
Bro,
Raya.
we spent 23 million pounds on Raya. We spent less on
It's
Raya.
still,
Wait a minute, wait. We spent less
yeah,
on
still need a
Raya than
goalkeeper.
we spent less on Raya than we did on Ramsdale.
But y'all still need a goalkeeper though. Like that's
We don't need a
that's
goalkeeper.
my
What
point in
are you
terms of like
talking
y'all didn't
about?
spend wisely.
No, you need a goalkeeper. We don't. So stop lying about we need a goalkeeper. We don't.
No, y'all need a goal. Like Raya's not like, bro. You can't replace Simone.
He's still better than the goalkeepers you got. And Simon is a good goalkeeper.
Raya's not better than Petrovic. Raya's not better than Petrovic.
I'm just gonna
He's like,
I'm just gonna let you you know what? You're right. He's not.
Declan Rice too was an overspend. Y'all spent 120 million on a player who can't pass forward. That was an overspend too.
Yeah,
He's not
okay.
worth 120 million.
We didn't spend 120 million though. Okay.
Yeah, they spent 115, something like that, 118, something like that.
115.
So how much y'all spent?
105.
Hell no.
Go check it.
Even 105, sir, is not good enough. That's not that's
But
way too expensive.
but I guess 110, 115 on Kado and 100 million on
No,
Enzo is worth
no,
it.
no. You asked me about Arsenal.
Shit.
You asked me about Arsenal.
Fantastic,
I
bro.
didn't say they were. I didn't say it
Okay,
was good. I didn't say it was good.
you can't talk. So you're telling me getting a goalkeeper that's experienced for
Who's
under
experienced?
20. You're telling me getting a goalkeeper for under 25 million who's experienced, yeah, not value for money. Is that what you're
Bro.
telling me? Is
Now,
that
okay.
Lulu?
Okay,
Yes or no?
Forget about Raya. Because he can end up just being your second choice. 20-something million, that's cool. That's cool. He's still not good enough to be number one, but 20-something million, that's cool. That's cheap. All right, cool. I understand that point. Rice, Kai Havertz, so you're trying to protect the boy. Kai
Bro.
Havertz
It's not about. Do you know what it is? Yeah,
it's a
it's not
mission.
about protecting him. It is. It is such an like all fans.
But it's a fact. If it's easy or not, it's a fact. You spend 60-something million on it. It's a fact.
Listen.
We saw that step over he tried to do against Switzerland.
Listen.
That nigga did well bad.
No,
We seen that step
listen.
over.
I told you, name me two transfers that wasn't value for money, except Kai, because it is the easy, like, it's such the easiest thing to say. Your point is like, okay, we know Havertz ain't worth
Thomas Partey.
65 million.
Thomas Partey.
We triggered his release clause. 5 million
Thomas
pounds for
Partey.
45 million pounds for Thomas Partey.
That wasn't for £5 million. You gotta spend like 50 million on Thomas Partey.
50 million euros release clause. About 40.
That's not good money for value for Thomas Partey. The guy can't even step on the pitch because of his charges. We know what's going on, but you know, that wasn't just good money for value. It wasn't.
You're talking about
50 mil.
criminal. So you're talking about charges, evaluation of.
Brother, he can't even play, bro. If you buy a player for 50 million, he can't play. That's not good money for value.
So you're telling me a proven player for 45, 50 million pounds is not worth it. So let me get this straight. For youngsters, not good enough. 50 million for a proven player, not good enough.
If he can't play, what's the point? No, that's a loss. If he can't play, he's just there feeding your players poo-poo and stuff. He can't play.
Yes or no.
That's not good money for value.
A yes or no question, and you're adding sauce.
I said no.
What you're saying. So you said no.
No.
So now, okay, let me ask you this now.
Yeah.
Who is now, in your mind, worth 50 million If you was to name me a player that's worth 50 million, who would you say is worth 50 million? I'm
Any
curious.
position, any position.
Well, clearly, because you went from goalkeeper to left back to centre back to striker. So, yeah, like, there's no rules in it. Yeah, there's no rules.
Danny Almo.
Okay, okay, Daniel Mo's worth 50 million in your eyes, yeah?
Mm.
What has Daniel Mo done to be worth 50 million
Danny
in your eyes?
Almo. Danny Almo has been consistent for his football club, Leipzig, in every position that he has played.
Mm,
And Almo also turned up in the national team for Spain. He led Spain to the Euros, helping them win the Euros. And he's been a consistent player ever since. 50 million for Dani Almo. That's a good buy. That's a good buy. Um,
so you're
yeah.
telling me,
I don't even think
so wait,
Jugsy.
so
I
wait, so
see
wait,
Man United,
let
Man
me
United
ask
is
you,
about to
okay, so wait,
sign
let me ask you
Jugsy
this,
for
let me ask
50
you this.
mil.
Was Partey not consistent for Atletico Madrid?
Now, Partey was, but the reason why it's not good value is because he can't play. That's
But
why if
is
he
that on Arsenal or is that on him?
it's both. It's on y'all both. It's on y'all two.
So how is it on Arsenal then?
Because you should have did your homework on the player. You should have known that he was a fan. He was a freaky.
But what you're talking about, but
Y'all
what you're
should have did.
talking,
Y'all should have
but
did your homework on Thomas Partey. Y'all should have known that he was a freaky ass nigga. I should have known he was a fan. You know.
yeah, but what you're talking about happened after Arsenal signed him.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta do your research.
But how could you do your research on something that hasn't happened yet?
You got it's patterns. You got to study the guy's patterns. See
But
where he be at.
so okay, that's patterns. But yet again, is the reason his value has depreciated because of Arsenal.
Yeah, a little bit of both because y'all could have still played him, but y'all decided to take the decision not to play him. So when y'all made that decision not to play him, then his value has gone down. And when his value has gone down, then it's not a good buy. Because when you sign him for like what 5 years, 4 years, you're looking to get returns within those years, within the all those years, and he's now about to leave for what? Very cheap. No one's gonna spend that money to get him. He's gonna leave very, very cheap to leave. So yeah, it is a loss on both parties.
Well, he is 30, he
No
is
pun intended.
31, 32. So, you don't really tend
Yeah,
to
y'all
get
got him in his
that.
prime. And he still
So,
should be in his
but,
prime too.
but I don't get how in the same breath you say Calafuri is not worth the money and Pi is not worth the money. You've, so it's like you want to get that middleman player, which that middleman player that you're trying to say where he's not too old, he's not too young, they're gonna run you 60, 70 million, 50 million, bro.
What do you
You don't get world-class players for 50 million anymore. Never. It's rare, bro. That's why when Man City got Haaland for 61 million pounds, we were like, what the hell? How did they do this? How was he so cheap? How come no one else knew? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how it is, bro, because it is rare you find. So, what would you rather invest 50 million in terms of if you looked at the position where you wanted to go for Teo, you spoke to the agent says, listen, this guy's not moving, and AC Milan would only accept 70, 85 million pounds. You go to Bologna, you've got this upcoming left back.
starting for his national team, starting for his club, managed to get top four with his club. You can get him for 50 million. And even if it don't work, like he could move on now. So we've got him for 50, but let's say Arsenal went and sold him for 75 in the next
That's
2
not
years.
happening.
You don't know though.
I mean, that could happen, yeah, but it can't happen. It can't happen. Obviously, it can't
You
happen.
don't know.
Obviously, like bro, obviously it can work out. Obviously, I'm going off what I'm seeing. Like 50 mil for like as it stands right now, he has not done anything to warrant being bought for 50 million. Like that's just way too much for a player that hasn't even shown that, you know. So obviously it can work out, obviously, but from what we've seen, bro, no, no, it's too much. That's way too much. For a player that's not even going to come to play in his position. He's coming to play left back. So he's going to come now and have to learn how to play as a left back. The guy's been playing center back for Bologna, playing in the back three for Italy. He's
Yeah,
gonna have to
but
play left back.
he's played left back before though.
Where he play left back at?
At Bologna.
I don't know, but he's not left back, bro. That y'all can just go and just get a left back and just had a left back there play. I don't know. John Stones went for 50 million. I think John Stones was a good value for money for Man City. He cost Man City 50 mil, John Stones.
I guess
And
we'll see, innit?
that was good money for value. There are players that have gone for 50 mil and it's worked out, you know. Riyad Mahrez went for around 50 mil and it worked out fantastically for Man City. You know, y'all getting used. Y'all getting used. It is Euros hype. We already know what it is. It's Euros hype, but hey, we just have to see, man. We just have to see.
So
And
wait, Lou, sorry, I know. But like let me ask you this. How much do you think Man United spent on Xerxes then? No, I'm curious.
We did like 40.
What say that?
How much do you think United spent on Xerxes?
Xerxes? Shit, I'm seeing they trying to spend like 50 mil or 60 mil or something like that
Y'all hear me, nigga? Y'all hear me?
Xerxes. Hello?
Bro, it's 30 million pounds. Like 30
Who?
mil. Xerxes? Like 30 mil pounds.
That nigga is not going for 30 mil.
Hey, it's like 40
What are
something
you talking
euros.
about?
It's like 43 euros. It's like 43 million euros.
All right,
I'm
cool.
done.
No, I just wanna ask. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Um,
but
Pounds or euros? Oh yeah, he's going for 42.5 mil. Yeah. 42.5 mil. Yeah. 42.5 mil. I
so
but
mean,
Lou, let me
Lulu,
ask you this: Calafiori, if he comes to Chelsea, will he
42.
start? If he's coming to Chelsea, will he start as a center back?
Who?
Calafiori, he comes to Chelsea, is he starting?
No.
Who's gonna start ahead of him?
Colville.
I don't know, but I didn't see him dislodging Calafiori. I like him, bro. I mean, again, I it's just from tournament. I didn't watch him in Bologna, but
million euros on.
I think what I say.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah,
like I think he's
that's
a good
Real
player. I think potential, bro. Potential, he can be one of them. And he's left sided. He's a left sided. He on that left hand side, left footer, bro. Defensively, he looks solid. He looked like he can progress the ball. He has, like you were saying, he has the aura to be a great player.
Who
You
said
know,
that?
and
I
you
never
said he
said that.
has the aura. Yes, you did. Don't do that.
Never
Don't
said
do
that.
that. Okay. I'm gonna go look for it, but I'm pretty sure you can't. He's like he has the aura. No, you did.
You lied on my
Actually, you
name,
did.
boy.
You were comparing. You were comparing to Maldini. You said he has the aura. You did.
Who said that? I said that.
Yes,
I got
You
you.
hyped.
did compare him to
If I
Maldini.
Yeah,
said that, hey,
you said
if
he
I
has
said
the
that,
aura. Actually, that's the word you use. He has the aura. He's looking like Maldini. He's one of them. That's what you said,
I
bro.
said looks. I didn't say about how he
It's
play. I
You
said
because you
said
thought
looks,
he
aura.
was going
You said
Chelsea.
aura. Yeah, Chelsea one of them too. But I think
bro.
you hate. But today you've been hating on everybody, bro, except Chelsea players. I don't know what's going on. You gotta go,
Niggas
Jan.
say I've been hating. That's hilarious.
Nah, bro, you've been hating on everybody except Chelsea players. Calafuri, I'm not mad at it, bro.
You
If
can't even
they're
say his
guarding for
name,
like, I can't. Yeah, that's
brother. Brother,
fine.
you just talking. You just talking. Stop,
I
stop
like the
disturbing me.
guy, bro. I like the guy. He's good. He's
What game
good.
you
He's
seen
played
play
well.
against? What game? What game you seen play?
No, I just said, I only saw him in the tournament, bro.
Well, which game was
I,
it? Which game?
I don't. He played 2 games right there. He got suspended.
He never
He
got
didn't play the
suspended.
third.
He played every game for
Nah,
Italy.
nah.
What
He did
game
not.
did
He
you
did not.
see?
He did not. He did
Brother,
not play every game. He didn't play the last
what
game. Who are you
game?
talking about? He
Okay,
got
what
suspended.
game? Hey, what game did you see him play?
The first 2 games.
Versus who?
I don't remember who they played, bro.
This nigga here.
So because of that, I don't know. I don't remember the exact
Ramadan is around the
opponent.
corner.
I didn't. So because
Ramadan is
so
around the
you
corner.
saying I don't
Stop lying.
remember. I didn't remember. I didn't remember who they played. I didn't watch the game. Is what you're saying?
You ain't watch the game. I can I
All right.
can I can hear it from your tone of voice. You didn't watch the game.
Okay.
You didn't
So,
watch the game. Who scored?
bro, I don't remember every single. I can't even tell you the Switzerland who scored for them in their games. I didn't watch the games. The France game, who scored the second one? I don't remember except the thing. I didn't watch the game.
No, you didn't watch the game.
I keep things in my short term memory that's important. Those little details doesn't matter. The
You
point
need
is
rosemary.
the
If you
games,
lose your
the
memory, if
games,
you need a
the
memory like
games.
that, you need rosemary. It's a herb.
I take Rosemary. I'll take it. The point I'm trying to make is the games that I saw him, he's looked good. I went also
All right.
and looked at him and considering because he's coming from the same thing Xerxes coming from in Bologna. I'm like, bro, we need defenders as well. Like why are we looking for Brad White's and whatever his name, 70 million? Yeah, we made a bid for Euro, but he also wants Real Madrid, so he's still thinking about it. So there's a chance we may not get him. And the only defender we're getting is the lit, possibly. So I'm like, why don't we get Kyler first? I've also looked at his highlights. Again, it's just highlights. You can't really depend on anything like that. But the 2 games I saw him, he's looked solid. Defensively, looked good. He's good on in the air as well. He's been progressive in his passes. So you know, I'm not mad. And 50 million, bro. 50 million. That might be 50 million pounds. I mean euros. So that might be like 45 million pounds or something like that. That's not a bad for me. That's not a bad deal, bro. If you look at how these defenders are going, like what was the last good defender that went under 50 million? I'm trying to think. Like what was the actual last good defender that went for under 50 million? I'm
Thiago
struggling.
Silva.
I mean, that guy was 100 years old, bro. But okay, I'll give you that. I mean,
You asked me a question and I gave you an answer. Thiago Silva.
how much did he go for? How much did he go for?
0.
It was a free transfer, bro. That doesn't really count. Like, that's not really a transfer, bro. If you'd have said $10 million, I would have been okay. But okay, apart from Thiago Silva, who else?
Akanji.
But
Cheap.
City, yeah. But City, all their signings are cheap. That's why they being at 115 charges, right? But okay, I'll give you that.
I don't know what that means, but yeah, Akanji went for way less than that. How much did Martinez go for? Did Martinez go cheap too? Cheaper than 50?
He did go cheaper than 50. He did
Exactly.
go
So,
50.
I get you're in a talking mood at school, but ask Real Madrid fans about James Rodriguez when they seen him in one tournament. Only time will tell about Calafiori, 50 mil. Time will tell. But my stance on this is tournament hype. We just seen him in tournament, 50 mil of a tournament. It reminds me of James Rodriguez. The Colombians love him, but we don't. So we'll see, man. Is there anything else? What else we talking about? Xerxes, mind you, how you feel about signing Xerxes from Bologna?
I haven't really seen him play. I have questions. But I'm trusting these new structure that they brought in, plus with Ten Hag and everything. I'm trusting them that they've done they can identify players. I think he's coming at a right price to where like he can also, he doesn't have to come and be the main guy. He's like Hoyland. When you slap that 70 million tag on it, like people are gonna be like, yo, I need you to perform. I need you to perform right now. So he's coming at a good age. He has some experience. He was at the Euros. He didn't start, but he came on for a couple of games.
One
And
game.
now he came on for 2 games.
What's the second game?
I don't remember. Bro, I'm not going. I don't remember all these teams.
This
He
nigga got
came on.
amnesia.
I remember the details that matter. The little stuff doesn't matter. But he came on for 2 games.
What a lie I would say. You never saw Xerxes only came off the bench once. He didn't come off the bench twice.
Mute yourself for a second. Go look and come back and tell me if I'm lying. So let me continue. He's come on. He looks like a player that's gonna link up play and like a Martial role. That's what they're describing him on. I worry about his goal tally. He hasn't really had that many goals, and if you look at his record, he hasn't scored that many goals. But he's with all the new signings that we're gonna make, it seems like we're going around of spreading the goals around. And also, if Rashford stays, we're gonna depend on him to add goals. So I'm not mad at it, bro. I think the price they signed him on, and the way they structured the deal, they spending money over 3 years. AC Milan wanted him, chose United, and he's a young player, bro. So I'm not mad at that, bro. I'm not mad at it. I don't know him personally. I mean, I've never really watched the game like that, but from the little I saw and the profile we're trying to play him on, I'm not mad at it. I think he's a good signer. But I hope these guys
So
have
what
what I
does that
need.
leave for what does that leave for Jordan?
Yeah, and that's the question, right? So from what I'm hearing right now, it can be where Hoyland and Xerxes can play together. He's gonna be again the one that's dropping down to link up the play. I'm curious to see that because that's kind of like what Bruno is playing. But you can make it work, bro. You look at that even the front line in Germany. You can have players interlinked and changing positions. Like you don't have to be very very rigid, and that's where Ten Hag's gonna really have to step up and really show his coaching ability and everything. But or you can play him up front and bench Hoyland. You know, I'm not mad at that, bro. It's United. United is, their teams that play with have four attackers in their squad. So you don't necessarily need to have just one striker. Hoyland is young enough to where he can be benched. Last season he was benched in certain games. Even the FA Cup final he was benched. So you can play them together or you can bench them. I'm not mad. That's what the price really helped you. You're not really spending a lot of money to the point where you feel like you have to play him no matter what.
Okay, that's good. So
Appreciate you, bro.
you happy with that signing?
Yeah, I want more though. I would like
All
another
right.
attacker. I would like Tony. I'm hearing Tony shouts. But that's a lot of you want. I don't know. The thing with Ivan Tony, I feel like I don't know if the next club he moves if he's gonna demand to play every game. If there's a demand for him, like, hey, I need to start, and if I'm not starting, I'm gonna make a fuss. Then I don't want him in the team, right? But
You want Xerxes and Ivan Tony?
no, I'm saying I'm not. If I'm bringing Tony, it's about I need more goal scorers in my team. Again, the conversation needs to happen that they're gonna have to share minutes possibly, or whoever. If Tony comes in, he's banging in the goals, he's staying in the team. Xerxes and Hoyland, they still young to where you can bring them in and out. And bro, you gotta like spread the workload, bro. Like we're playing Europa League, bro. It's a lot of
So
games.
you
They've
want
added
Xerxes and
more games.
Ivan Tony? You want to sign Xerxes and Ivan Tony?
Yeah, I would like if I could pick, I would like Tony, bro, because I really worry about goals in that team. You know what I'm saying? It's not a guarantee that Marcus Rashford is gonna turn it up again. That right hand side, Sancho is back training, but Sancho, I'm not seeing a lot of goals from him. I'm not seeing a lot of goals from what's his call from what's his name Anthony El Ahmad, right? Mason Greenwood is leaving for Marseille, so we're missing a lot of goals.
Where's
We're missing a
Greenwood
lot of
going?
goals. He's going. Well, they still have to discuss personal terms, but Man United agreed a bid for Marseille.
Or
They
what?
put in a bid and we accepted. I think it's like around 30 million, I think. Around 30
We
mil,
club.
if I'm not mistaken. Marseille,
Where?
Marseille, the French team.
Marseille?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you hear? It's kind of windy over here. I don't know if you can hear me.
Okay. Marseille. All right. All
But
right.
yeah,
I don't see again Ivan Tony and Xerxes. I think that's a little too ambitious. If you do, then obviously one striker will have to leave, which obviously will be Ferdinand, who has been there. That would be a
these
easier
strikers, though,
sell.
you can have. I mean, I hear that. I hear that. I hear that. But I would take him, bro. If he's coming to spread the workload, you can have four strikers in your team, bro. You just have to balance, and somebody got to
Four
go.
strikers? Yeah,
Wait,
I
that would
don't
be
know
like
about
Ivan Xerxes, and Xerxes can also play on the wing too. He's not. Again, if you're not scoring that many goals, you can move them around. That's what I'm saying. You can be rigid. You can be fluid with your formation. But also, what you're saying is a good point too. Like the balance of the team, and that's what I'm saying. Ivan Tony has to also accept that unless he's banging it week in, week out, he may not start every game. But he has to accept that. And with Ivan Tony, his age and where he wants to go, I can.
This is a make a wish. This is like you saying if you play Phil Ford in the 10, you're gonna do well. It's just a make a wish statements. It's not gonna happen. If
We'll
you
see.
sign when you guys sign Xerxes, Ivan Tony is not coming to Man United. I would just dead that dream. I know it's the theater of dreams, but I won't dream about this one. This one, Ivan
Nah, I'm dreaming.
Tony
I'm
is
dreaming.
going
Do that.
somewhere else.
I'm dreaming. Where is he going? Chelsea?
No. I wanted to come Chelsea, but I don't see them signing Ivan Tony. Ivan Tony will fuck around, go to like Spurs or shit, even
That's
Aston
crazy.
Villa, depending on what happens with Ollie Watkins. Ollie Watkins leave, he could potentially go and replace Ollie Watkins or shit. Even Crystal Palace, maybe he can go to Crystal Palace, something like that.
I don't know. Nah,
Um,
bro, that's crazy.
maybe
How do you leave?
Liverpool,
How do you leave
Darwin
Brentford?
Núñez leave. Maybe Darwin Núñez might leave. He might go to Liverpool, go replace
That's
Darwin
fair.
Núñez.
That's fair.
Arsenal, it depends. I highly doubt it, but it depends what they do with Jesus and Kai. But I highly doubt they're gonna sign Ivan Tony. I highly doubt that. And yeah, these are the only clubs I see him going really. Um,
I had a Liverpool. I think because bro, I think this transfer window is going to be very interesting, bro. I'm serious, like because we've had a lot of managers change, and you have like the Barcelona, they also rebuilding. I think there's going to be some players moving, bro. Because even Van Dijk, I heard him say some comments where he's like, "Listen, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna think about it and make a decision on what I'm gonna do with my career." So that tells me it's not a guarantee that he's gonna stay at Liverpool. So I think there's some big players that are gonna move. There's gonna be some big changes, and or we can say there's gonna be some big surprise moves. And so it's gonna be interesting to see where everyone's gonna sign up. Cause Chelsea, y'all haven't really started. I mean, y'all signed a lot of kids and stuff, but y'all haven't really like. I don't think y'all made changes to where it's gonna affect your first team. Liverpool hasn't really made changes, signings too. Man City hasn't made signings. Barcelona are looking. So yeah, I think it's gonna be now that the Euro is over, it's gonna be interesting to see how the teams are gonna shake up.
yeah, I don't know what you're talking about with Chelsea. We have signed players to affect the first team squad. Liverpool, yeah, that's a good point. The big players are gonna leave, obviously. Change the manager. Van Dijk has been there for plenty of years, so that's just a touche statement. Of course, there is gonna be changes in the Liverpool squad. Man City haven't signed no player yet. I don't know if it's a rumor or whatever that they don't really want to sign a player, and I don't even think they need to sign a player anyways. It depends if Alvarez leaves. If Alvarez leaves, they probably will sign a player to replace Julian Alvarez because he apparently is not happy with the amount of minutes that he's getting at Manchester City. So that's one to look out for. when he does sign for Chelsea. And what's it called? Actually, pour some tea, right, please. It's in the pot. Thanks. What's it called? What's it called? Yeah, man. Aston Villa just signed Amadou Onana. That's a good signing. 50 mil, I think it was. They got a 50 mil debate right there. Is he 50 mil? No. I don't think Onana is 50 million, but we're curious to see what he does, especially coming to replace Douglas Luiz, who has left for Juventus. With him and his girlfriend, they're out there in Juventus. But yeah, it's exciting times. Is it cold? I'm bringing it. It's exciting times, see what's going on. I'm excited to see with Chelsea. I do feel like we are going to win the league. I like what's going on. Tossing us come on, it looks good in training. Good leader, Juicy Hall coming in. He knows Enzo Maresca. He knows their system. So curious to see how they do in preseason. Can't wait for the first game. Preseason about to start. What's it called? And yeah, man. Copa America, shout out to Uruguay. I'm watching the game right now. Argentina versus Colombia. It is gonna be a good game. It is a good game. The game was delayed because America have done a bad job when it comes to the security of these players at the Copa America. And everybody has seen the videos of Darwin Nunes going in there, fighting for his honor and his family honor. Nigga went in there, was 1-2 and 1-2 and with the fans. I love it. But yeah, the second has not been good. Literally, all the fans have just been mixed up together. There's no side like, oh, this is the Argentina side. This is the Uruguay side. They just all been mixed up together, and everyone is right next to each other. And the reason why I know this is because I was at the Brazil versus Colombia game. I was there firsthand. You want to know how I got in? I got in for free. Free. I was supposed to work. They told me, oh, no, we already have enough people for the job. I said, you crazy. I'm watching this game. They had the wristbands where you get a wristband. When you wear the wristband, they just scan your wristband to go in. I see wristbands on the floor. So I picked it up. In the midst of the crowd. I picked it up. Nobody see me. I walk in, went to the stands, and I watched the game. I'm sitting to my right. It's a Brazilian fans, too. All around Colombia. In any moment, if that game was that serious, a fight could have broken out in any moment. And everybody was surrounded. Me, that's who I'm supporting. I say I'm supporting both. I ain't here for nobody. So America needs to do better, especially them hosting the World Cup. Gotta do better. Gotta do better with security. The country don't understand the football. They don't understand the passion, Can't just even look at this picture with me and Estupinian. Estupinian was walking in the parking lot by himself. No security. It was just him and his family. Anything could have happened. I could have robbed him. I could have kidnapped him and did like Luis Diaz's father, allegedly. You don't believe that shit. Anyways, that's been that. Shout out to the Euros, man. Shout out to Spain, man. Beating England. Congratulations. It's well deserved. You guys have done it again, yet again. Spain wants a nation that was down in the mud. They got a good team. They won the World Cup. They won the Euros. They won the World Cup. They won the Euros. Then the team went downhill again. Then they regrouped, but in new, young players, fresh, ready to go, brought them in, and now they're back doing their thing yet again. That's how you do it. You gotta refresh. England, if you want to win something, return the gold. Once you return the gold, maybe then we have conversations. Graham Potter will be a good manager for England. Go Graham Potter or Frank Lampard, one of them. But Southgate is time. You went to two extra time. You went to two games, went extra time against these small nations. That's not good enough. It's not good enough. For a country that apparently has the best league in the world, the Brackets Premier League, you telling me that you cannot win one trophy? You can't win one silverware in the national team? That's not good enough. Lamine Yamal, 16, 17 years old, leader of the new school. His dad from Morocco, his mom from Burkina Faso. You know what that means. He's a born leader. He don't give a damn about the occasion. All these other excuses, save it for Rice. All these other excuses, save it for Foden. Save it, all these excuses for all these players that need to be pampered. That boy from the mud. And he getting out the mud. Shout out to all the Colombia making the Copa final. I'm going for Argentina, obviously. I gotta get this double. Chelsea be up. It's Chelsea nation. I don't give a damn about this nation, these countries. I care about Chelsea. Oh. And y'all can laugh all you want. Oh, look what y'all do. Y'all barely finished. Da, 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 da. Remember, I told you we win in the league. Remember that. We will win the league this season. I guarantee you this. Cole Palmer, fantastic. Go rest. Rest up. It's time. Enzo, I'm watching you right now. Let's go ahead. Let's win this Copa. So we can have Argentina versus Spain in the Nations Super Cup, whatever the fuck they call it. But whoever wins the Copa will play against whoever wins the Euros, which is Spain, obviously. But I think everybody has left. BK went to sleep. He's late over there. I don't blame him. Shout out to BK. Now I went to the store. It is what it is. I'm out here in the streets. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, share with your friends, like and subscribe. Yeah, we will be here. Troops will be told. Niggas want to defend players because they play for their clubs. We want to run away from the truth and the facts, but we're not running away from the facts. This is the facts, and the facts of the matter is that England midfield needs to be better. It's not good enough. It's not good enough at all. At all. The World Cup coming up. You think you're gonna go find the World Cup with that midfield? Playing against all types of nations in the World Cup. That's not happening. Ain't happening. So my advice to everybody, go do a push-up. Do a push-up so you can handle the truth. You need some testosterone in your life. All this estrogen in your life, it's not allowing you to handle the truth. Do a push-up. Eat a fruit. Pray. Pray for the king, you're wasting your time. You over here praying for the king. This nigga over here, damn near 80, made your grandfather, great-great-grandfather all slaves, and you want to pray for the king. What would Ibrahim Toure, how would Ibrahim Toure feel about this? Over there moving the nation over there in Burkina Faso. Yeah, soon, no player from Burkina Faso will be playing for the European countries. We're going to be putting an end to that soon, slowly and surely. Yeah, to France to fuck off. Now we're going to see which midfielder they're going to get from Burkina Faso to play in France. It ain't going to happen. You have to go to another country. Anyways, like I said, I'm Lulu. Everybody being here. Where's MB? Don't ask me that. No idea. But we will be here. We will be here. Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal. Lamine, yummy, yeah, yeah. Lamine, yummy, 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 yeah. Lamine, 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 yeah, yeah. Lamine, 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 yummy, yeah. Lamine, 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 yeah, yeah. Lamine, yeah, man. Showing wingers how to play football. You tell Saka, that stiff boy, to go learn how to dribble. That boy stiff as hell. With them sharp turns, but them turns sharp as hell. He be cutting so sharp. Shit. Should have played left back. Should have played left back. Besides Cucurella, Gary Neville over here talking shit, talking about, oh, Cucurella's gonna be the reason why Spain don't win the tournament. I guess he was wrong. Cucurella, best left back in the tournament. Whole tournament. Best. Did his thing. Redemption. It's the redemption. If Eminem can do it, he can. Redemption. Oh, good game. This game is lit. Let me go watch this game on the big TV, man. Next week we'll be back. Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, let me end this shit.